Hi, Claire. Thanks for joining me. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Can you hear me, Claire? Let me know if you can hear me. Just give a thumbs up in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I am doing some ironing, prepping for my video tomorrow, and I thought I'd come on for the first time to chat about all these YouTubers that are giving advice on how to kind of beat the system or to get more views, get more watch time hours, to get more subscribers. And some of them are good, some of them are not good, some of them are contradictory, some of them really didn't work. But I just wanted to chat, maybe rant about it and see who else is experiencing the same thing or having the same feeling about this, and maybe talk about what's working for us and what's not working for us. You know, as a small YouTuber, it's taking some time to actually get all the subscribers that I need, you know, kind of narrow down my niche and my content and improve the quality of the videos that I put out. So that could be one of the reasons why maybe I'm not getting where I am, but I'm somewhat conflicted about following a lot of these advice out there, because some of them really doesn't sound very ethical, you know, by just trying to circumvent or beat the system. So I don't know what your thoughts are on that. Just wait for see who else joins us for the chat. What's the weather like where you are, Claire? It's minus 17 here in Leduc, Alberta, Canada. It's pretty chilly outside. Lots of snow on the trees outside. Oh, you're lucky, Claire. It's hot where you are. It's cold but beautiful here where we are. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, Claire. I really appreciate it. I'm prepping for another holiday outfit video. Lots of prepping has to go through in getting ready for a shoot, getting things ironed, delinted, getting all the fuzz off, making sure everything's clean and put together. This video is all about styling black and white. But what are your thoughts on the things that people are suggesting on YouTube in how to circumvent the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm? Oh, thank you so much, Claire. You're so kind. I appreciate that. Thanks for the hearts. What has been your experience with YouTube, Claire? I just find that there's so many things that they're telling you to do. They're telling you to turn on this feature, turn off that feature, and I found that before I was listening to a lot of these advice, I was doing a lot better when I first started. I was terrible at making thumbnails or even picking the right title. And one of my first videos, I got 7,000 plus views on it, and I wasn't following all these advice. Now I'm more refined in how I edit my videos and how to understand the features that Canva has that can help me and how to use them. So I'm much better at editing. I'm much better at using resources like vidIQ to help generate better titles, better descriptions, and even to elevate my thumbnails. But it's still a struggle because I've now been listening to a lot of these other advisors, people who have channels, and they're saying do this, do that, and I've tried a few things and I realized I don't know if that's really working or helping me. So I don't know if anybody else out there is having the same challenge where they think that, these advice are kind of neither here or there. Some of them I find unethical because they're telling you to, some of them are advising you to use other people's content to help get the views. And I'm like, that's not what I'm about, other people's content. Yes, I watch other other YouTubers, I get inspiration and I value what they do, but not so that I can use their content. So I'm not sure what your experience has been. But thanks for listening, Claire. Even though you're otherwise busy, you're taking the time to connect and listen to me rant and rave about YouTube. But my issue isn't with YouTube, it's kind of with all these um as it in the Christian world you call them lay preachers, these people who, come on, and even for me to think of subscribing to these channels is difficult because I really don't know what their channel is about. I just hear them saying, "Oh well, if you want to get views on YouTube, or if you want to get subscribers on YouTube, or you want to get watch hours, you want to get monetized, do this, do this, do this, do this." But I don't know what their channel is about, and if their channel is just about giving all these ideas. I'm just kind of turned off a lot of the times from just seeing you pop up on my screen and saying, "Do this, do this, do this." What is your niche? I don't know what the niche is. I don't know what else you can offer me other than this. So I would maybe stop, listen to what you're saying, and then I'm on to the next person who I think might be telling me something that I like or I find interesting or giving me information that I can actually use. So I appreciate those that are genuine and those that are advising you that to be careful in how you choose the information you receive or what you choose to do with that information. I appreciate those YouTubers that do that because that made me kind of realize that yeah, some of these advice aren't worth a dime. So, but thanks for stopping by and joining me as I prep for tomorrow's shoot. Like I said, tomorrow's shoot is about more holiday dressing. This one is focused on black and white. Check out my other holiday video on holiday styling. It's called Holiday Styling Inspiration on the TSV. My channel is the TSV. I put a playlist attached to this live stream if you want to check it out. I'm going to encourage you to check out my channel and see if there's, if this is your style, just thrifting and styling, because that's what I love to do, thrift and style. And if this is your kind of thing, just go ahead and feel free to hit that subscribe button. We are on the path to working towards getting 1,000 subscribers. We have a ways to go still, but I'm encouraging everyone who really likes, enjoy the thrifting life and styling life, fashion, to check out the channel, the TSV, and consider subscribing. Have you started decorating yet for Christmas, Claire? I haven't started yet. Since we've moved in the past 3 months, we got rid of our old Christmas tree, so I'm thinking of purchasing a new one. Haven't decided where I'm going to buy it, when I'm going to buy it. Oh, you're not familiar with the monetization process on YouTube. For those of you who come across this video, the purpose of this video is to talk about our experiences and probably our frustration with a lot of the people or YouTubers or content creators that are giving advice on how to more or less beat the system when it comes to um, gaining subscribers, viewers, watch time hours, or views. You know how to beat the system or the algorithm on achieving these goals. Some of them are, to me, sounds sketchy. Some of them are could be considered unethical. Some of them are just a way to even gain views or subscribers. And some of them I'm just kind of like, outside of this video, what are you about? What can I count on you for? And, you know, with those reputable sites or YouTube content creators like Think Media, I would rather listen to their advice rather than some of these folks that are, you know, putting themselves up as experts on how to. These pants I'm ironing, these were really nice pair of white pinstripe pants that are really nice fitting, really classy, and I think would be great to style up for the holidays. So they are in my video shoot that I'm going to be doing tomorrow, and this video will be posted on Monday. So check out the TSV, the Thrifted Style Vibe. And these are by Tristan. These pants are by Tristan. You'll see my other holiday outfit inspiration video posted already. And like I said before, tomorrow's video shoot is on still um, styling for the holidays, but this time it's the black and white edition. Again, my channel is about thrifting and styling. It's called the TSV, and this is a channel where we take out thrifted finds and create our own unique style vibe. So if thrifting and styling is your thing, just go ahead. Check out the channel, and hopefully you'll choose to be one of my style vibers by hitting that subscribe button. My goal right now is to hit 1,000 subscribers. So got a little bit of ways to go, but I'm going to get there. I'm positive I'm going to get there. What has been your experience so far on YouTube? What have you tried? What haven't you tried? Whose advice or what advice have you followed and found that it worked or didn't work? What's been your successes or, you know, something that just was a bust? Again, this is Junie from the TSV. Thanks for stopping by and chatting with me about, as I prepare for my video shoot tomorrow. Yes, I'm ironing. That's a big part of my prep. I don't like to show things that aren't ironed or has a lot of wrinkles and stuff all over it. But I thought I'd just come on and chat a little bit about some uh, YouTube situation or issues or, all the stuff that's going on YouTube about with folks giving advice on how to kind of beat the system, how to get those watch time hours, how to get those subscribers, how to get the viewers, how to get the algorithm to recognize your content. And I'm just kind of leery about it and a little bit like I've had enough of it, because some people that you're kind of getting a lot of people with the same advice, and then you've got some that are contradicting the other ones, and then they say one saying do this, the other one say don't do it, turn this on, turn that off. I'm telling you, when I started, I didn't know anything about all this stuff on YouTube. And that was, I think this is going to be the end of 22 to now 2 years. And I wasn't doing any of the stuff now that I was doing. A lot of the stuff I'm doing now, I wasn't doing then. And I found that I kind of had a little bit more success then. Then I was when I started, it took me like a whole week just to edit one video. And then it took me forever to think of another idea for the next video. So I wasn't really fully committed to creating a lot of content then. I knew I wanted to do it, but I didn't know what it took to make it happen. Anyways, I kept doing it. And then there was one point where I started creating content 3 times a week. And it was during that time that one of my videos then got over 7,000 views, which I was really excited about. Now, at that time, since I didn't know much about YouTube, I wasn't, my thumbnails were like not YouTube worthy, if you would want to call it that. And my titles, I was making up my title based on, what inspired me. There wasn't a formula to that I'm using to make these titles. It was just, oh, I'm putting these 8 looks together based on this color palette, and this is the vibe I'm getting from it, so that's what I'm calling it. And I wasn't thinking about the description. I think most of the time I put the title as a description. I wasn't putting in a lot of stuff. But I did find that I got most of my views and subscribers from those videos. Now that I'm supposed to be more sophisticated in how YouTube works and how to edit and how to create, eye-catching thumbnails and titles and description, it seems like it's a little bit counterintuitive. It's not necessarily giving me or yielding the results that I wanted. And I'm, making myself available to listen to, you know, people who have been on YouTube for a while, and some of them are successful. They would have achieved monetization. They're making money, or they have 3, 4, 5 channels. And I thought, let me listen to what they're saying. But a lot of the things they're saying, some of them are contradictory, some of them are questionable, some of them have ethical things for you to question the ethics behind doing those things. And that's not what I'm about. I'm about thrifting and styling. That's what I'm about. So I'm going to keep thrifting and I'm going to keep styling. And that's what my video is going to be about. I believe there's somebody out there, and there's quite a few YouTubers out there that's already in that niche. But I was listening to one YouTuber the other day, and she's fairly new to YouTuber, but she's already gotten monetized. And she was saying, there's only one you on YouTube. So technically, you're competing with yourself. You're not really competing with anybody else. You're competing with yourself. So I'm just going to commit to doing me and go from there. I will make myself available to listen to whatever advice there are, use tools that exist like vidIQ to help me in my journey. And when I get there, I get there. Now, nobody is the same. You don't have a twin. Again, you're the only you on YouTube. So we're all going to grow differently. We're all going to, some walk faster than the other, some crawl, some run. Pick your lane and your process and your method of getting there, and you'll get there. Because everybody can't be running, everybody can't be walking, everybody can't be, sprinting. Because in many ways, we are different in terms of, our makeup, what our experiences, our background, everything. Each of us are different. Even if you're in a family, somebody's going to walk, somebody's going to crawl, somebody's going to run, somebody's going to sprint. Nobody, all of you aren't going to get there at the same time. That's why you have winners, because somebody's going to get there quicker or faster. But because you didn't get there first, doesn't mean your experience in getting there isn't worthwhile or isn't of value to you, because it's your experience that matters. But this has been on my mind for quite a while, and every time I go on my phone and I scroll through YouTube, I'm getting feeds of these people saying, turn this off, turn that off. And then someone else come and say, well, no, that's bad advice. Don't turn it off. No, don't turn this on. Go into this and click that. And yes, it's learning, because I learned to explore the tool and see, oh, I didn't know that was there. Oh, I didn't know. And then understand how it might work for me. But still, I still have to decide for myself, is this advice that I need to take? And if is this advice that I want to take? So feel free to share, stop by, join in the conversation, share your thoughts on your experience so far with YouTube, where you're at. If there's any suggestions or ideas you can share that you've tried and find that it's working, how you're perceiving all these advice givers or experts on YouTube. Again, I'm Junie from the TSV, the Thrifted Style Vibe, and I'm an avid thrifter, and I create styling ideas just based on thrifted pieces. And this is where we take our thrifted finds and create our own unique style vibe. So if thrifting and styling and vibing is your thing, just check out the channel, the TSV. Watch some of the videos, see if this is something you want to commit to, and hit that subscribe button. My goal right now is to hit 1,000 subscriber. I've got a ways to get there, but again, like I said, it's about getting there and the journey getting there, not just to get there. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for choosing to connect and share your thoughts and opinions. I do really appreciate that. And I'm sure others will also benefit from you sharing. If you're just joining me and you're wondering, what is she doing? I am prepping for my video shoot tomorrow on holiday dressing using black and white. And I just thought, while I'm prepping for that, I'll just come on and, chit chat a little bit. This is my first live. So I thought I'd come on a little bit and chat about my experience and my thoughts on all the advice that I'm exposed to on YouTube from folks that, they, in their minds, they've got expert advice and opinion on how to kind of beat the YouTube algorithm, or how to get those views or those watch time hours or those subscribers. And my perception is there are some people that are using this as a way for their own benefit, not necessarily because they really want to help anybody, because they'll get the watch time and they'll get the views. I'm not sure how much of the subscribers they'll get, because if that's all they're about, I don't think I'd be subscribing to them, because there wouldn't be any value to me after that. But some them and their expert advice are questionable. Some of them are suggesting that you do things that could be considered unethical, when it comes to circumventing the process, or whatever standards or process that YouTube has put in place. So that's kind of what we're talking about this morning as I prep for my shoot tomorrow. I like to do a lot of ironing. It's somewhat therapeutic. Some people don't bother with that anymore, but if I'm going to when I present my videos, I always go through this ironing process. Once I've gone through the process of pulling everything that I want to use and decide, okay, this look is what this look is going to look like, I make sure I get out my ironing board and get things ironed, use my lint brush or my lint roller, use my defuzzer, that little machine that takes all the little balls that gets on your sweaters and your clothing. I'll use that. That's also in my toolkit. I'd get out my needle and thread, fix any buttons, anything that might need a little repair. When you buy things at the thrift store, sometimes the potential is there, but the condition isn't always 100%. So you got to do all these little extra things just to get them to look like their former glory. So I make sure I have those things in my toolkit, as a thrifter, to help me get my thrifted finds to look their best. So check out the video. This video, this black and white holiday video, is scheduled to be posted on Monday. Let me see what date it's scheduled to be posted on Monday, December 2nd. So if you're interested, check out this video that'll be posted on Monday, September 2nd. But also feel free to check out my other videos that are already out. Check out my channel, the TSV, the Thrifted Style Vibe. Again, my name is Junie. And I'm an avid thrifter. And if you love thrifting and styling and vibing, then this could be your channel too. So make sure, if you love the content, to hit that subscribe button. It's a journey, and we're inviting everyone to join us on this Thrifted Style Vibe journey. Again, thank you for stopping by and joining me, and share your thoughts on your perspective on all this content that's coming out on YouTube, on how to this and how to that, and what not to do, and what to turn on, what not to turn on, what to turn off. It's a lot, and it can be overwhelming if you're a small YouTuber, you're not necessarily super tech savvy and know exactly how to maneuver all these things, how to make, find the tools and the avenues that can help you forward. It's hard. And then when all this noise is out there that's being created by others, that, not everybody's giving you the same information, it's not all jiving. It can be overwhelming and confusing and sometimes frustrating because you're just trying to make it as a small YouTuber. And I listened to someone else, they saying that just how you're thinking about yourself is also important. When you refer yourself as a small YouTuber, you're kind of, you know, putting yourself in a specific bucket that's not, positive. But, and there's some truth to that. Just think of yourself as a YouTuber and you're on this journey and you're probably not as far ahead as others, but you're on your way to getting there. Black and white is a classic color combo that can really give you some drastic and really dramatic statement. But when it comes to upkeep and maintenance, it can be challenging because black especially picks up a lot of lint and every little thing kind of shows up on it. But don't be afraid to just work around that. Have your tools ready and you can look stylish and fashionable and make, you know, statements that are eye-catching. And if you are not afraid to use your lint roller and your lint busters and your iron like I'm doing today. Before I get into this video, I'm going to have to lint this again, but that's okay. Thanks for hanging in there with me, Claire. I'm almost done with my ironing. But if anybody out there wants to put in their thoughts on all the advice that is being thrown out there on YouTube about how to beat the algorithm, how to get subscribers, how to get the watch time hours, how to get monetized, how to make money even if you're not monetized. There's lots of information out there, and I just want to know what you guys have been hearing and what you have chosen to implement with where your YouTube channel is concerned, how it's working for you, what you would suggest not to do because you've tried it and it didn't work, what you would suggest to do because you tried it and it worked. This one is taking me a bit to get the wrinkles out. So getting it to look the way I want it to look. But it's coming. It's coming. Just like my YouTube channel. It's coming. It's gonna get there. I'm not giving up on it. I'm gonna advise a lot of you to not give up. Or most of you to not give up on your journey with this. If you believe there's a purpose, if you believe that you have something to offer, I think some of the advice that I've heard that I think makes sense and that, is just to know what you're about, be consistent in your message and what you have to offer, and you'll find that community that is for and into what you have to offer, what you're presenting. Definitely. Sometimes it takes a while, because some of those people that are in your community are in other people's community, because there are other content creators out there that have similar product, similar content. Let's like when you go to the supermarkets and you go to buy, you know, your groceries, your bread. This how many lots of different manufacturers are on the shelf, and you just have to choose: am I going to buy this brand today, or am I going to buy that brand today, or which brand do I am I going to be loyal to? And sometimes you buy both brands because depending, this brand's on sale today, or this brand, I get this from this brand, or I get that from that brand. And it's the same thing with on YouTube and getting subscribers. There's a lot of people in the same niche as you are, and sometimes your subscribers or your community is solely yours and you're not sharing them, but other times you are sharing. So be now I'm being giving advice, even though I have problem with all the folks out there giving advice. But that's just my thought. Just know that you're going to have to share your community with someone else, or they might just be exclusive to you. Regardless, either way, just be aware that that's how it might go, and make up your mind if that's going to work for you, if that's something you want to do. Again, for those of you who are scrolling by, I'm Junie from the Thrifted Style Vibe, the TSV. I am a YouTuber who's an avid thrifter, and my video content is on styling thrifted finds. On my channel is where we create our own unique style vibe using our thrifted finds. And today I'm doing a live as I prepare for my video shoot tomorrow, which will be on holiday styling and using black and white. I thought I'd come on and chat with you about, YouTube and YouTube content creators that are becoming experts, per se experts, in quotation mark, in giving advice on how to circumnavigate the YouTube algorithm and how to beat it so that you can quickly become monetized and quickly gain subscribers, quickly gain views, quickly gain watch time hours. So a lot of the advice that's been given is about how to fast track. Now, sometimes in life, fast tracking is not necessarily the best solution, because all the lessons you would have learned from going through the work and the process, the slower process, is missed. And then when you've gotten to that point where, hey, I've achieved what should have taken me a longer time, I've achieved it in a short time, but now I'm not equipped to handle where I'm at because I missed all those important steps that would have been learning pillars in the process because I fast track through. So some of us get up there and then we have to backtrack and start over, and because we don't know. So I'm going to relish in this moment. It's taken me longer than I thought it would, but I realized that it's a process that's going to teach me things, and I'll learn the lessons, take advice that will help me where I'm at, as opposed to advice that's going to help me where I'm going to get, but the advice that's going to help me where I'm at. That's that's what I'm committing to do right now. Yeah, I'm going to listen and I'm going to watch and hear what people are saying about, how to do this and do that and turn this on, turn that off, don't turn this on. But at the same time, I'm going to allow myself to learn the lessons at every step of the way. Good, bad, we all learn from the things that we're going through. There are lessons we can learn. And sometimes there's a benefit to fast tracking, and sometimes there isn't. So this is a beautiful scarf that I thrifted, and it will be part of tomorrow's video shoot. So make sure you check out the TSV, the Thrifted Style Vibe, and you will find me there presenting my styling videos. Now, we've chatted for quite a bit about this topic, and I'm done with my ironing and my prepping, at least this part of my prep. And I'm happy that you stopped to join me and, listen to me talk and watch me iron. I don't know how therapeutic that was for you, but it was for me. And I got to say a lot of things about what I think about all the advice that's being given out there on YouTube. So if you come across this video and you feel like you want to drop your thoughts and your perspective, feel free. I'm going to thank you for hanging out with me today on the TSV, hanging out with me, Junie, on the TSV. And I wish you a great day. And if you're a thrifter and a styler, best space to start is when creating your style is in your closet. So I'm going to advise you to go to your closet, be inspired, and have some fun. And as always, thanks for watching.